presence of our transformation champion, external transformation champion, Mr. Engineer Chisango. Thank you very much for the work that you've been doing, that you are doing, and we can see that we are beginning to see something together. Our sponsors, I think, have been acknowledged. Eclipse Consulting, Mrs. Sandra Kaoza, Mr. Tronofara Due, thank you very much for putting your hands to the wheel to be working with us in this journey that we are taking. Our Deputy Mayor, Councillor Rosemary Muronda, we acknowledge your presence this morning. I think the other councillors will be coming. Harare Water staff, I also acknowledge your presence this morning. I'm only saying that we've got a national vision that has been cast by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, where he has said we want to attain a middle income society, an empowered upper middle income society by 2030. If I'm saying it correctly, let me repeat it so that I'm sure I've said it correctly. The vision of Zimbabwe is to attain an empowered upper middle income society by 2030. And pursuant to that, the President then came to us and gave us a blueprint, which is called the Call to Action, No Compromise on Service Delivery. And these are issues that are not reversible. We have got to continue moving until we get to 2030. And when we get to 2030, I'm sure we will all see what our President has seen us getting into. So as a local authority, our duty is to provide basic social services. That includes water supply, wastewater management, refuse collection, education, health, housing, and a whole lot of those that we are supposed to provide to the residents as the structure of government that is nearest to the people. So that is our duty. That is what we've been called to do. We were only being reminded. So to the team here, I want to appreciate the journey that we are traveling together. Because of that vision, because of that call to action, we have no option but to transform. We all know how we have been performing, and we have agreed that that level of performance is not what is commensurate with an upper middle income society that we've been called to. So we've all agreed that we need to transform, and I'm sure I'm preaching to the converted when we talk about the issues of transformation. In transformation, Engineer Chisango has been saying a statement that caught me the other time. He said some people are being asked to think for the first time. You may have been in council for 20 years, I don't know, maybe you've never thought about how to solve a problem. But this is what we are now calling you to say you have got to be able to solve problems. Challenges are there all over. We can see them. That is where leaders are required to be able to proffer solutions to the challenges that we are facing. Yesterday, we were interviewing certain people, and then we lost the position of chamber secretary anyway, that we were interviewing. And there was a question that we were asking to say, can you give us one of your greatest work-related failures where you think you have failed? And all of them, they were saying, no, we haven't failed. No, we haven't failed. But I think when we started school, all of us, the first thing that we would have is a pencil and a rubber. The rubber was to allow you to make mistakes, and then you erase, you correct. So to me, as we work, we can make mistakes, we can come and laugh about them, but we want to be solving problems. There are certain people that have never made a mistake because they've never worked. But if you ask some of us to say how many mistakes you have made, I think I can give you a full book. But you always go back to correct those mistakes. Because I think that there is no challenge that can withstand continued, sustained thinking around it, you will always find a problem. So I'm calling to you to say, let's develop this culture of solving problems. Let's develop this culture of getting results. The people are expecting us to give results. So this will be my remarks. Engineer Chisango was saying to me, whenever there's food, you will see me appear. So